Tuesday got a lot more going on than titties and tacos. Let's get into it. What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. So this day is no different than the rest. We got a lot to discuss and talk about. But first, I want to open the show with sending condolences and prayers to the friends and family of O'Shea Sibley. He was a 28-year-old professional dancer who was unfortunately unalived on July the 29th by a 17-year-old man. Okay, and he's still at large, so they haven't captured him yet. And this was indeed a hate crime. O'Shea was dancing with his friends at a gas station. The 17-year-old and his friends had things to say, homophobic slurs. One thing led to another. They were tussling, and then the 17-year-old fatally stabbed O'Shea. Now, O'Shea was a professional dancer, one of the best in his class. He was a part of the Ailey extension, which was the Alvin Ailey American Dance Foundation. His close friend Kamar talks about how he was such a professional, that he was the closest to him that a family member could get. They checked on each other, they invested into each other's well-being, and they knew that they had a bond forever. He went on to say that he was bright-eyed and a goofy young man who had talent beyond anything I've seen before. And it's just unfortunate that this young man's life was cut short because of racist and homophobes that still haven't been caught. So I'm hoping that he is caught, his friends are charged, and that there's justice for O'Shea Sibley. My condolences to his family, his close friends, and colleagues. Moving on. Villain era. Summer Walker says she is in her villain era. Now, this comes to no surprise, as Summer Walker made a IG press release about how she was done with Lil Meech, pretty much, and that she can't do the cheating stuff. She also goes on to talk about this in her story. And this is from the Neighborhood Talk. It's crazy how a ninja will really try to pursue the freak out of you for 2 years, make you meet their whole family, want to be around you and your kids all day, and pay bills just to embarrass you to the world. I don't understand men, but I'm going to give it to God. Baby, none of us do, okay? And just because a man does all that, tells you that you're his world and that you're the love of his life and he'll do anything for you, does not mean that he loves you. And that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm not laughing at her pain because I have been there a time or two. But yeah, it does not mean anything. And sometimes the family be on it. You think Miss Cheryl is just the sweetest pie, and oh, she loves me like I'm her daughter. She called me her daughter. Baby, she called all his girlfriends her daughter. He paying for her S-curl, the plastic on her Jaguar furniture, and for her to get the Lifetime movie network without any distraction on her DirecTV satellite. She don't care. She gonna call you whatever she needs to make sure that she is well taken care of. She can go to the casino with her Coca-Cola and her Virginia Slim. Okay? Scoops, what do y'all think? We all knew this was coming. We did, but you know, it is what it is. All is fair in love and war. Moving on. Now, vanilla extract news, and this is from Hollywood Unlocked. Nearly 2 months after the Titan implosion, OceanGate co-founder wants to send 1,000 people to Venus. He's saying, and he being Guillermo Solin, wants to send 1,000 people to a floating colony on Venus, by 2050. This comes less than 2 months after the 5 people who boarded the OceanGate lost their life in an implosion, trying to Tootsie Roll down to the Titanic. They got a up close and personal show of the full Titanic experience. And this is just stupid to me because why? The aliens are here. Like, you could just ask them how it is. Like, you know, maybe they got them some pictures that they brought with them. Maybe they got them the iPhone, 2038 or something new that they could show you. They got a virtual reality set that they done brought with them from the house. Like, why we got to go to Venus? Well, not we. I'm not doing that. These people do that. This people ain't gonna do that. At least I hope. But this is a definite yikes moment, and why it's giving serial thriller. Okay, put the K in front of it. It's giving serial thriller. By way of the galaxy. I don't know. We need to call the Guardians, but moving on. Some good news finally for the family of Henrietta Lacks. They have reached an agreement with the company that are using her cells. So a quick recap: Henrietta Lacks back in 1951 went to Johns Hopkins Hospital for her cervical cancer. They removed tissues from the tumor without her knowing. She died at the age of 31. But since then, since 1951, they have been using her cells, known as the HeLa cells, in order to not only research but come with vaccines, cures, all of the things that to benefit literally the world, and they have not compensated the family at all. So in 2021, the family sued biotech company Thermo Fisher Scientific, and they were getting some pushback. The company was talking about the statute of limitation has passed, which how does the statute of limitation pass when you're using big mama cells that you did not ask for? You're making millions and billions, but you ain't asked for nothing. Anyway, they've reached an agreement yesterday, and they are happy with what the agreement is. I hope that y'all, baby, the Lacks family should not lack in any type of finance for the rest of their lives, their children's lives, their children's lives. Y'all bet, I hope, and it better not be no small sum. I hope y'all win for the gusto, because the audacity of y'all to take advantage of this woman. She's not even alive to this day, but you were able to take a piece of her without her knowledge and heal everybody else. Y'all need to be ashamed, and y'all are disgusting. Moving on, but I'm glad that the family was able to get the compensation that they well deserved. Moving on. Now, Scoops, we got to talk about the Lizzo allegations, but I'm going to do that in a second video. It's too much to talk about, and I don't have enough time on this app. So just roll on over to the next video, and I'll see you there. Peace.